God damn. So, Attack on Titan continues on the channel, my friends, and this time we have a good handful to take a look through. So go ahead and get yourselves nice and strapped in, a little locked in. Set that beautiful like button ablaze for me and subscribe, my friends, and join the Zebra gang, because the more subscribers we have, the closer chances we have of possibly being a part of the Trash Days podcast. And you all want to see the first Negro on their podcast, right? Yes, and you want it to be me, right? It has to be. It has to be. Anyways, we have a good handful of episodes to take a look at, so that's why I'm kind of just zooming straight through the little intro. Now, we have episode 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Everything just flowed into each other. So, after everybody, discovered, oh, it's EREN. It's EREN. It's EREN. It's fucking EREN. He's a Titan. A lot of the cadets and one of the commanders actually takes EREN, MIKASA, and Armin, in a sense, under arrest in a way. And all throughout, they're just like scared because they're like, oh, we have to kill you now because you are literally a thing that we have been fighting our whole lives, basically. You're a thing that has been terrorizing us for so long. And if we can prevent at least you from becoming one inside the walls, it's a A+ for us. But EREN can't even really remember exactly what the fuck is going on, how he even did what he did, and he doesn't even remember being the thing that he was, which a Titan. MIKASA and Armin are trying to regain his memory with him, help him out and everything, and he is just not having it. He's not remembering, but MIKASA is ready to fight off anybody who's even at all thinking about trying to kill EREN. And then EREN ends up coming up with the bright idea of just let the smartest one of us go try to deal with the problem. Have Armin going ahead and go talk to the soldiers and lieutenants and everything. So he tries, but before then they shoot a missile, and yeah, right in the blink of time, he kind of sort of, I guess, instinctually remembers how to activate the power, bites his finger, turns into it, blocks the cannonball, and now it's just everyone's even more scared. Everyone's even more anxious and bothered. But they still send Armin out there to try to talk them out, and that he does. But the funny thing about it is that part way through, Armin seemingly is about to possibly fail, and Armin looks back and you see MIKASA readying her swords and everything. She was ready to fuck niggas up. Love MIKASA. And EREN was just he was readying his bite to get into Titan form to start fighting too. Them niggas were them motherfuckers was like on sight. You start shooting at us, coming at us on sight, we are fighting, and I love that about them. They are great. But alas, just in time, Pixis, I believe is his name, Pixis, one of the head lieutenants, comes in the nick of time, calms down everybody, and basically says Armin's plan kind of seems to possibly be able to work. Which was basically let's use EREN's Titan form to be able to fight against the Titans, because he already has proven that he's fighting against the Titans. He's not bothered with killing humans and everything, and apparently over hundreds of people saw him fighting against the Titans, so trust him. And Pixis wants to trust him, and a rock from the second episode, I believe it was the second or third episode, was brought back up again and was used as the thing that for a plan to get EREN to move the big ass boulder and plug up the hole that the Titans were coming in through. So they go through all of that. They do the whole plan. Pyxis is now fully in charge. They move the plan ahead. Eren goes Titan form, and everything goes well, right? No, actually. For 2 whole episodes, Eren actually loses control in a bit and attacks Mikasa. Yeah. Whoa. Mikasa's the last one that you would think that Eren would ever care to hurt, but he's unable to control himself. Mikasa goes onto his face and tries to, get him back to normal, snap him back into reality, make him know and understand that he needs to help, not destroy and everything. Eren, not still out of control, punches himself because Mikasa's on his face. But Mikasa obviously gets away, but Eren punches himself in the face and knocks himself out, basically. Everybody is now distraught because they're just like, damn, the plan went up in smoke. But Mikasa is not letting them just leave the plan. And then the squad leader that was with them, they just decided, let's try to give him another try. Let's try to give it another try. Let's guard him. Lots of people die, as per usual. I've gotten to the point where if you're not like the main cast, I'm gonna have a hard time remembering your name because it's so stressful on my brain to remember these names for them to then go out like that. Just right, like we learn their names and then they're dead, and I'm just like, okay, well, I use so much brain power to remember your face, remember your name, try to think of your personality and everything, and you're gone, so I don't even need to think about you anymore. Kind of shitty. But eventually Armin comes to aid and help Eren. He basically kind of gets on Titan Eren's back and like stabs his sword through the nape of the neck, without breaking it, of course. And it stabs through and it hits Eren, and it kind of starts getting him to hear Armin more and snaps him out. He gets up, he starts moving the rock. Everybody guards him. People still die, but he plugs up the hole. And the cool thing, one of the coolest things that I liked about these couple of episodes is the visualization that they use to show Armin trying to reach Eren, because it was like in Eren's head, he was in like kind of like a flashback dream state where he was a kid and he was still with his mom, his dad, and Mikasa, his kids, bundled up, and he was like, not wanting to move or anything. And Armin banging, trying to, wake him up was visualized as him banging at the window of their house, telling him, you need a help and everything. And damn, did I love that visualization. But they end up plugging up the hole. Lots of people end up dying. That's just gonna be a normal thing that I'm gonna say every single one of these damn episodes, these review reaction type things. And one of the people who did also end up dying was our bright-eyed fucking Marco, who I actually forgot dies. Like, I forgot all the way up until I realized, oh, they're having him be way too cheery. Usually that means the nigga is about to die if they're not the main character, But yeah, Marco ends up dying, and by the end of the episode, we also end up seeing Levi, seeing my favorite character in the entire series so far, in action. He does badassery, of course, and we meet his team. I can't remember all their names, but I know Petra is up there, and I think the other one's name is Hodge. But Levi, that's what really matters. But Levi Levi and Levi's commander ends up having Eren basically imprisoned, and then Levi kind of tries to basically ask Eren, what do you want to do? And he's in the cell and he's like, I want to join the scouts and kill every Titan that comes in my path. And Levi is like, all right, cool beans. Tell everybody he's under me. If anything goes wrong, I will deal with him. I'm trusting myself more so than I'm trusting him. He's trusting in himself that he can beat Eren in Titan form versus trusting that Eren as a Titan will actually work with them, which is pretty ballsy. Holy shit, is that ballsy. But Levi is kind of a badass. Anyways, Attack on Titan is way too damn good. It is way too damn good. My goodness gracianos. And I didn't even get to touch on everything. As you could see, I only just touched on Levi even being there, because so much shit was happening. Him being there happened to not even be a supreme important part, except for until the end of these 5 episodes. But let me know, are you enjoying watching Attack on Titan? Please don't spoil things for me. I hope that isn't being spoiled for future Daddy Zebra. And yeah, that's all that I got for you. Daddy Zebra, the best on YouTube. Signing the fuck off. Have yourselves a nice rest of your day and a nice juicy chickadee. Goddamn. Ciao, my friends. And don't forget to check out thezebracorner.com.